All right, here we go. So this would be Wednesday. I am a sponge for great, insightful, impartial information, especially when the person giving that information has been there, done that, and is giving you the benefit of their life experience, which is exactly what my friend Susie is all about. You started in the world of dating coaching, teaching people how to avoid the mistakes you made when you were in the dating scene. And I guess you quickly realized that a lot of this stuff it goes beyond dating too, and people can use this in their personal life, their work life, etc. So that is why you are now out there as an empowerment coach. You are empowering people to become rock stars. Welcome back, Susie, the diva of love.
Thank you, John.
um Yesterday was a great conversation, speaking to yourself kindly, which I think a lot of us, myself included, far more often than I care to admit, I'm beating myself up. So go back and listen to yesterday, watch yesterday on YouTube if you didn't get a chance to. But moving forward to today, it ties in nicely. Everyone makes mistakes.
Absolutely. Everyone does make mistakes. We all make mistakes. It's a normal part of life. I don't think anyone out there can ever say that they've never made a mistake. If they do, they're lying. Um,
Which
but
is in and of itself a mistake. Yes.
yeah, there you go. But when we make a mistake, we're often filled with so much shame and regret. We have that cringe, we
Mhm.
give the mistake our power and it consumes us. We
Yes.
get lost in the mistake. We keep thinking it over and over. We can't go to sleep. It's like, oh my God, I should have said
Right.
this or I should have done this. Why did I do that? Even if it's something that happened like 5 years ago, it's still there.
Thank you for saying that. Am I the only one who still has nightmares? Like I forgot to hand in an assignment in grade 9. Um, they're gonna take my high school graduation credentials away from me. Like I do. These things haunt us.
They do. They do. And it's so silly. When you think about it, it seems silly, but it's so real. It's really something that's inside us and it's having a huge impact on what we do and who we are. You know, we all do what we think is best thing for us at each moment in time. So the mistakes we do usually at that moment, maybe if you know what you're doing or not, at that moment, you think that's the best choice for yourself. Sometimes, many times we miss the mark, but in the end, and each and every experience that we've had has made us who we are. And we should be proud of any growth that we've experienced as we continue on our life's path. So looking back only to learn, but not to dwell in the past. Don't sit there and say, okay, well, I dated this person and it ruined my life. Like oftentimes, like a mistake that I made, I was divorced in the past and I'm remarried now. And I'd always look back, I'm like, why did I marry him? I knew it. I had that, I had
Because
that gut instinct, but I
at the
didn't
time,
listen.
with the knowledge you had then, exactly, it made
Exactly.
perfect sense.
It seemed like the right choice for me
Yeah,
at the moment,
I get it.
and I needed to let go of that. And when I did, I was open to more better experiences because I wasn't sitting there.
Mhm.
We need to be kind to ourselves, even in those cringe moments. That is one of the keys to empowerment. You and only you can define who you are. When we feel shame, it's mostly because of what we perceive others think of us. Stop giving them that power.
Oh, I love this. I
Own
love this.
own your mistakes and use them as leverage for your life. I may, name it and shame it. I did that. Yes, but I learned from it. I moved on and I'm a different person than I was yesterday. And that's okay, because when you're hiding it, when you have shame, when it's in your closet, then you're giving it the power. And that you're scared that, oh, my secret's going to come out.
Just look at
Everyone's
how many
going to know what
TV
I did.
shows or books or movies you see or read or whatever else where, where the character, goes and makes a horrible, horrible mistake. And yeah, they dwell on it for a little bit, but the movie moves itself forward and typically, ends up in a happy place because they've taken what they've learned from that mistake. They've put it to, they've chalked it up to a life lesson and they've improved themselves because of it.
Yes. And you know what? I'm the queen of mistakes. I've made so many mistakes. I'm the kind of person that, like, if you tell me to do something or not to do something, I have to do it myself to figure it out. So I've
The
done a
stove
lot
is
of
hot,
things.
Susie. The stove is hot.
I'll only believe you if I touch it. But you know what? I took
Well done.
that and I learned from them and I made a
See?
better life for myself. So I encourage everybody to, think back and see the good in what you've done and move on.
Agreed. Listen, we always wrap up our conversations, our fantastic conversations, with me asking you for a post-it note. I kind of have a feeling I know where this one's going, but lay it on us. A post-it note for this conversation.
I will learn from my mistakes and try not to repeat them.
It's exactly where I knew it was going. Right on. I'm onto you. I'm onto you.
You know me
Uh,
so well.
yeah, but a lot more people should be onto you. You've got great sage advice, and you put this out there for free. It's like a life's worth of work available on her website. And the best thing is, Susie is available for one-on-one coaching as well. Take advantage. Coaching in every aspect of your life is so important. How do people find you online, Sue?
Divaoflove.com.
And let's stop this.